Okay, hello everyone. I'm Science Pyro 07, and today I'm going to do a review on the Jurassic World action attack Carnotaurus. So before we begin, a little info on Carnotaurus. This is a large theropod from late Cretaceous Argentina. It lived about 66 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period and could grow to about 9-10 feet tall at 30 feet long. It was an abelosaur, which means a theropod with a more compact snout and tiny little arms. Carnotaurus is actually one of the most well-known abelosaurs, if not the most well-known, as well as a decently popular dinosaur today, thanks to Disney's Dinosaur and the Jurassic franchise. The purpose of its arms, being literally the size of a kitchen spatula, is unknown. However, they had extremely muscular shoulder joints, so they had to have served some purpose. And the horns over its eyes are also unknown, but guesses are for display, or maybe shoving or pushing rivals. So, the model itself is a large-sized dinosaur. It's overall pretty well detailed. The scale details are pretty good. There's more lines for like wrinkles than there is scales. However, the osteoderms on its back are well done, so I'll give credit there. The detail on the head, especially the top of the head right there, is pretty good. The toes are well detailed. The claws are actually colored, except for the dew claw on both feet. The extra toe there is not colored. And the fingers are not colored either, but the arms have good detailing. The pattern is really similar to that of the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Carnotaurus, and that does not surprise me, considering that's what this toy line was from. But being a Mattel dinosaur, the pattern or coloration is actually pretty close to it. Usually Mattel has to do one or two takes on it to get it correct, but the reddish brown for the main body with a darker coloration for the patterning is pretty decent, actually. There is a white underside. Actually, for a vast majority of the model, it's a whitish underside. And the eyes are just black circles with a red pupil. So the same amount of detail for the Protoceratops. Now, this being a 5-year-old model, it's gotten a little kinked up on the teeth, but the teeth are a good yellowish white. And the mouth is all colored very well, even the roof of the mouth. So that's pretty good. As for articulation, the tail does not really do a lot. It's mostly to balance the model, as it would in real life. The tail's very easy to move around. It can be twisted in a 360 circle. It can wiggle back and forth, up and down, side to side. So yeah, the tail has a very large amount of articulation. The legs here can split out to give a better sense of balance. They can also move in a 360 circle. The arms can move and stick out like this, but I usually like to have them tucked in. The feet at below the ankle, for some reason, can twist as well. 360 circle, but it's hard to do with only one hand. There's the Jurassic logo in the DNA scan code. The coloration for the end of the tail is actually a darker red than the main body, so that's a little confusing, but overall it's a pretty good model. The upper jaw, or top part of the skull, can move like this if you do it but it may or may not be evident at this point that there's an action feature, and so let's just get into that. The action feature, which it's pretty, when you look at it like this, it's pretty inconspicuous, but up close there's a button on the Carnotaurus back, and when you press that, its neck lowers, it opens its mouth, and it snaps. So yeah, that's the action feature. It's a relatively basic action feature, but this being one of Mattel's first dinosaurs, it's pretty good. And being a Carnotaurus, it fits the action feature. I must say that it's a nice action feature, actually. I'm not really sure what else to say about it. You can, like, have it snap at smaller dinosaurs or a human figure. It is decently sized, actually. I'm pretty sure this is one of the few dinosaurs I have that's accurately sized compared to a person, a human model. No, not one of the few, but like one of the few larger dinosaurs, since I seem to like to make their larger dinosaurs overly sized. So I think that is actually pretty accurate. And the overall whole body's pretty nice, I must say. That's really about it. This thing, when I got it in late 2018, it would have been about $15, $20, but today it can range from like 90 to a couple hundred. Now, it is a like 5-year-old dinosaur as well, so it's not going to be in stores. It's going to be completely online. But overall, yeah, this is a nice dinosaur. This is actually my very second ever Mattel dinosaur in my collection. And so, there's that. Yeah, this is the Action Attack Carnotaurus. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye, then.